Hello, everyone, and welcome to the classroom. Sue, I like your glasses. They look so fun. Well, I think Sue's wearing these because today J is for jokes, and we're going to have so much fun telling jokes all during our time together. This is our preschool, pre-K, kindergarten curriculum, complete curriculum for your school year, and I hope you're following along every day, Monday through Friday. You can start at day 1 or you can jump in anytime. Every day has its own letter and its own theme. Well, Sue, I think it's time for you to sit down because we need to do our job before we do any joking around. We have to take care of Fred. Here you go, Fred. And I actually have a joke that has something to do with the fish. So why are fish so smart? Because they live in schools. So let's see if we can turn around and find out what day it is today. The month is October, and let's reach into our can and see how we're going to count. It says today that we're going to nod our head. So let's nod our head as we count. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Today is October 3rd. Can you say that? October 3rd. If you go all the way up to the top, you can see that today starts with the letter T. Letter T says t, 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 like a ticking clock. So what day is it today? T, t, t. It's Tuesday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Well, it's time to look outside the window and see what your weather is like today. Are you ready to sing about it? When I do like this, shout out whether your weather is sunny or rainy or cloudy or windy. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. Weather Bear, we're going to put on a t-shirt for you, and we're going to put long pants because it's getting a little chilly outside. And what is the season? The season is fall. Okay, well, that was our calendar and weather time, and now it's time for another joke. And the joke is, what do elves learn in school? They learn the alphabet. And we're going to learn this letter today. Our letter of the day is J. J for jokes. Do you have a J in your name? If your name has letter J, stand up. If your name has letter J, stand up. If your name has letter J, if your name has letter J, if your name has letter J, stand up. Well, we decorated our J with jelly beans today. I just drew on some jelly beans. If you get a copy of the lesson plan for this week, you have some jelly beans that you could cut out and you could glue to your letter J if you'd rather do that. Jelly beans are so much fun. I made them nice and colorful. Now we can recognize the letter J. So next we'll practice writing it. To make a letter J, all you have to do is make a straight line, but at the bottom, curve around like that. And then at the top, you just make a line. So this is the big letter J. Go down and curve around with a top. Do you want to try to write the big letter J? Just go down and curve around with a top. Down and curve around with the top. Down and curve around with the top. That's the big letter J. Well, I want to show you the little letter J, and it's the same if you look at it, except for the top. This one has a line and this one has a dot. So let's do the same thing again. Let's just come straight down and curve around, but instead of a top, we'll give it a dot. All right, let's practice our little letter J. This is a little letter, and usually the little letters go downstairs, so that's where we'll start. But this little J actually goes down into the basement and curves around, and the dot is upstairs. So this is the only letter that uses all three lines. We're going to use the downstairs and the basement and the upstairs for the dot. Down and curve around with the dot. Down and curve around with the dot. Okay, I want to cheer for you because I know that you're doing a great job on your handwriting. I'm getting a sticker for you too. Good job, everybody. Good work. Yay! And here's your sticker for handwriting time. Well, I have another joke for you. The joke is, what do you call a dancing sheep? A dancing sheep is a ballerina. Well, it's time for us to do some blending. And we've learned the vowels A and E and I. Now, if you're not ready for blending, then you can skip this portion. It's only going to take us just a couple of minutes, though. We're going to put letter J in front of A, and in front of E, and in front of I. All right, so here we go. You know what blending is, right? Blending is just when you make the letter sounds go together, just like when you put things into your blender and make a smoothie. We make those things go together. That's what we're going to do with these letters. J says J, as in jump. J says J, J, J. Can you make that sound? J, J, J. J says J, 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 as in jump. A says a, as in achoo. J, a, ja. You try. Ja, ja, like jam or jacket. Now let's try J and E. J says J, as in jump. E says like old man E. J, J. You try. J, J, like jet. Okay, last one. J says J. I says like an icky sticky lollipop. J, J. You try. J, J, like jiggle. Can you jiggle? Jiggle, 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 jiggle. J. Well, you did a great job with our letter of the day. And now it's time for math. And for math today, we're going to be counting jelly beans. While I'm pulling up our math for today, let me tell you another joke. Why shouldn't you give Elsa a balloon? Because she'll let it go. Okay, so we're going to do jelly bean sorting and graphing together on the screen. There's not a worksheet that goes along. We'll just do this together. Sorting means putting things that are alike in some way together. So we're going to sort the jelly beans by color. We're going to put all the red jelly beans here. We're going to put all the blue jelly beans right here in the middle. And we're going to put all the green jelly beans right here in the third jar. Okay, so we sorted the jelly beans based on color. Let's answer a question about the jelly beans. So, which color jelly bean has the most? Is it red, blue, or green? Which has the most? Red has the most. Red has lots of jelly beans. You can see that's the most. What about the least? The least means not a lot. Which has the fewest or least? Red, blue, or green? Green. Green had the least. All right, let's do some sorting again, then we'll answer some more questions. Let's put the purple jelly beans together, and the orange, and then the gray. Okay, we sorted. Now let's answer some questions. Which color has the least? The least. Gray. Gray has the least. Only 2. Oh, we're sorting again. So let's put all the black together. And then we'll put all the pink together. And then all the white together. They almost look invisible. All right, let's see if there's a question for us to answer. How many black jelly beans are there? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you point to number 4? There it is. There are 4 black jelly beans. Good job. All right, let's sort again. We're going to put the yellow together. We're going to put the brown together. And we're going to put the green together. Now, parents, it's a fun activity to do. If you want to get a bag of jelly beans, it would be fun to sort them, but be careful because they can be a choking hazard, but that would be a fun activity for today. Click on the jelly bean that has the most. Which has the most? Yellow, brown, or green? Yellow has the most. You can see on the bar graph easily when we get all the information plugged in. It's easy to answer questions now. Which color has, no, it actually says how many yellow jelly beans are there. So let's count how many jelly beans are yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where's number 7? Can you point? There it is. There's number 7. And I think we'll stop right there because it's time for us now to do something fun, another joke. And then we're going to make some homemade slime. So it says, what kind of flowers grow on your face? Tulips. Okay, well, let's head to the science table and we're going to talk about slime today. Okay, so here we are at the science table, and you can see I've made up a bowl of slime. Let me tell you the recipe. You use 1/2 cup glue, 1 tablespoon of saline solution. That's the stuff that people use when they're cleaning their contact lenses or storing them. 1/2 cup of water, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And if you want your slime to be a color, then you can add in a drop or 2 of food coloring. So take a look at this slime. I just mixed all that together and ooey gooey, look at this. Let's talk about the science behind slime. Well, slime is what we call a non-Newtonian fluid. That just means it's neither a liquid nor a solid, but it has properties of both. Slime is made of polymers, which are made of long chains of molecules that bind together when the ingredients blend. So that's what makes slime super duper stretchy. So that was pretty cool. It's a non-Newtonian fluid, which means that it's really not liquid and it's really not solid, although it has properties of both of those. It's kind of in between. Oh, it's fun to play with slime. But it's time now for us to make something for art. For art today, you can make your own silly glasses. If you go to my website and get a copy of the lesson plan, you'll see the glasses template. You can decorate it and you can cut it out. And if you want it to be a little more sturdy, you can find some cardboard, such as a cereal box, or this is an oatmeal box cardboard, and you can actually trace and cut and mount it on something a little harder, or print on cardstock. But you can see that it's so fun to just design your very own silly glasses. Sue has the other pair. There's another choice down here for you. Let's go back and let's take a look at the ones that Sue made. Well, here are Sue's glasses. She looks so silly, and so do I, but that's what it's all about today. J is for jokes, and I have another one for you. What do you call cheese that's not yours? What do you call cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese. Well, it's time for us to read a story called Get the Giggles, and it's full of other fun jokes. Get the Giggles is a first joke book illustrated by Bronwyn Davies. Let's read it. What time is it when an elephant sits on your fence? Time to get a new fence. What is a pirate's favorite letter? R. What kind of button won't undo? A belly button. Why don't teddy bears eat much? Because they're already stuffed. When is it bad luck to see a black cat? When you're a mouse. Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because he wasn't peeling well. Did you hear about the happy astronaut? He was over the moon. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. What do you call a dinosaur with 1 eye? A do you thinkysaurus? Why is it hard to play cards in the jungle? There are too many cheetahs. Where do cows like to go on the weekend? To the movies. What did one snowman say to the other snowman? Do you smell carrots? What do you call an electric parrot? A shockatoo. What kind of dog can tell time? A watchdog. Why are fish so smart? Because they live in schools. That's super funny. Well, I hope you've had a fun day today. I have another joke for you. What did A say to B? See you later. And Sue and I will see you later. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone.